Sente, tall and precious trees, my Africa. Care for them for years, mahogany and ebony. I care for them. Just leave it to me. I'll be your superhero.
I might be small today, but
I'll stand up for it tomorrow.
I might be small today, but
a wizard. Oh, I wish I were my Africa, for us all to share. This land belongs to us all, humans and wildlife after all. I'll be your superhero.
I might be small today, but
I'll stand up for it tomorrow.
I might be small today, but
Welcome, children. What a magnificent country our country is. I've been working on a story set right up there. Wonderful area. Used to be teeming with wild animals. When I was young, you couldn't go for a bath without bumping into a buffalo. Lots of elephant there, too. But on my research trip for the following story, I saw so few wild animals. I never even saw a single lion. Us warthogs are their favourite food, you know. Nothing sweeter than rump of warthog, they say. Not a single lion the whole week I was up there. Now, you'd think I'd be glad not to see them. Not at all. They keep a fellow on his toes, they do. Lot more cattle and goats up there now. Oh, yes, mankind has moved in big numbers now. Not big on sharing, mankind. And as a sad result, many of my wild animal friends are either chased out of the areas or killed. Lictus pinctus, wild dog. Now these magnificent hunters are close to extinction. No one has seen a pack for years. It's official, I'm afraid. They are endangered animals. Yep, we have to do something soon or there will be none left. Then no lion, no elephant, no buffalo. Large parts of Africa already nothing but man and his mess. Who can imagine an animal kingdom in the future without the king of all animals? Can you? Sorry, I get a little worked up sometimes. Look, we used to be able to share land together with man, but now we're dependent on big conservation reserves to protect us. Is that fair? The next story is the story of a brave young boy called Mkobo. Every morning of the week, young Mkobo sets off to school good and early. Mkobo lives right on the edge of a nature reserve. His father is a ranger in the reserve. Mkobo loves reading the animal tracks in the sand while on his way to school. He found fresh tracks of a warthog this morning.
Kiri.
Things are very different from Mkobo's friend Naishanja. She lives just outside of the reserve. She has so much to do before she can get off to school. Her mother's not at all well, and the men in the family are away herding the cattle. Quietly, she packs her school bag. She'll be late again for school this morning. Mkobo is waiting outside of the boma for his friend Naishanja. Poor Naishanja is terrified of wild animals. She does not enjoy her walk to school like Mkobo. That's why he picks her up every morning so he can walk her to school. Even if she is late, he'll wait for her. Naishanja gets upset about his drawings. Mkobo reassures her, and they make their way to school. Oh dear, late again, Naishanja. She tried to explain to the teacher that it was all her fault that they were late. But she has so much to do in the mornings with her mother sick. She's missed a lot of school lately. She's already older than a lot of the children in her class. She wishes her father would come back soon. Her mother needs medicine too. Naishanja did not even have time for breakfast that morning, so Mkobo shares his lunch with her. Naishanja is his best friend. A few days later, Mkobo tells his parents that Naishanja has not been at school a lot. If she doesn't keep up, the teacher will be very angry with her. He's very concerned. Things are not so easy for Naishanja. Mkobo is off to school again. Quickly, he would pass by Naishanja's place to see whether she was coming to school that day. But it had been a tough night for little Naishanja. A lion had broken into the boma and killed their old milking cow. The brave little girl had banged a pot and shouted at the top of her voice. Her neighbours had all come rushing, driving the lion away. But to no avail, the cow had died.
Naishanja.
Her aunt had come to cut it up so the meat would not go to waste. There'd be no school again for Naishanja. The meat would have to be salted and smoked. Naishanja told Mkobo about what had happened. Mkobo got so excited hearing about the lion tracks, he completely forgot about his troubled friend. My word, these two little people came from different worlds. Mkobo with all his love of the wild animals, and Naishanja with nothing but hate and fear.